Swadika, I'm Chalapansa Narula. Welcome to Be My Guest. One of Thailand's largest competitions for chef drew over 1,000 participants from many countries from around the world. The 7th Thailand Ultimate Chef Challenge, or TUCC, enables chefs at all levels to show off their culinary talents while also paving way for many to enjoy new opportunities. In today's episode, we're pleased to be joined by 3 professional and junior chefs to hear their thoughts on food trends and challenges. And joining us now is Kun Sucharat Piyachok Paisan from Suwan Dusit University. Swadika. Thank you very much for joining us. Before we start, give us some background about yourself. What's your passion in the world of food?
My passion about food. I just love cooking.
You just love cooking?
Yes.
So you are an instructor with the Suwan Dusit University?
Yes, like 1 year.
1 year. So who do you teach and what do you teach there?
I teach Western cuisine. Just Western cuisine.
To students. I understand that you actually went to study or went to work in the USA. Tell us a bit about your experience in the US.
I worked in USA 2015 for like 1 year. I work in Italian restaurant and Thai restaurant. 2 jobs.
Italian restaurant and
Yes.
a Thai restaurant. So how long were you there for?
Like 1 year.
1 year in 2 restaurants.
Yes.
And well, back to the competition here at TUCC. This is the first time you joined the competition?
No, second time.
The second time. When was your first time?
First time 2013. Yes.
2013.
Yes.
So this is your second time.
Yes, junior
now,
chef.
What inspired you to join the Thailand Ultimate Chef Challenge?
I just wanna try and develop myself.
You want to try and develop
Yes.
yourself. So in the year 2013, you were pretty new as a junior chef. What were the results like back then?
From 2013, I have to complete 3 categories. I got 1 silver, 1 bronze. Diploma.
1 silver, 1 bronze, and a diploma.
Yes.
Well, that's good enough as a junior chef. And you're back this year, 2018, as a
Yes.
professional.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about this year's competition. What are you presenting and in which category?
Like today, I already completed California milk cheese Western cuisine. So I make like sausage, cheese sausage, chicken with a cream sauce.
So it's only 1 category that you're joining this year?
No, 5 categories.
5
Yes.
categories. So one is the cheese menu that you're
Main
presenting.
course duck, main course pork and chicken, petit four, and Western pay dessert.
I see. So there's main course and dessert.
Yes.
What are the challenges you find by joining the competition this year?
I would like to be the best. For this year.
You'd like to be the best. But of course, you have to go through a lot of work.
Yes.
What I hear is that you haven't actually slept for 2 days. No sleep for 2 days?
No.
Why?
Because I have to help my students too.
So you have to help your students
Yes.
and also prepare
Yes.
for the event at
Yes.
ThaiFex.
Help them first.
I understand that the rules and regulations for the contest this year has been pretty strict. They require you to buy the ingredients locally. So have you been like, scoring the markets, shopping for products everywhere?
Market, Paragon, Central, everywhere.
To get ready to present to the judges.
For the good ingredients.
Tell us a bit about the response from the judges upon the presentation of your food. What was the response from the judges?
For my food, like it's colorful. Every color, red, green, yellow, golden brown. It look more beautiful.
So it's the artistic presentation. So you're into colors. You like something colorful
Yes.
and beautiful. What about the taste?
Taste is good too.
Obviously. So In joining competitions, I mean, I believe that you've joined one of the Thailand competitions in food, Top Chef Thailand.
Yes.
Is it different, you know, being at a Thai competition and such an international event?
It's different. For TUCC, it's more harder.
It's more difficult.
Yes.
In what way is it more difficult?
For Top Chef, cannot practice anything. But for TUCC, you have to practice a lot for make the good one.
So it's actually a great platform, do you think, to help expand your skills and create networks, and of course perhaps make you have the opportunity to go international as well. How do you see the trend of Thai food actually growing, you know, at the world stage?
For me, trend for Thai food now, I think back to basic.
What does that mean?
Authentic.
Authentic food.
Yes, authentic.
When you say back to basic, what do you mean?
I think last year we have Thai modern for make a Western presentation, but now authentic. I think authentic. Just use a wok, curry. That's it.
I see. So we know that you're into European food, but then again, do you actually have the chance to cook Thai food as well, to teach your students about Thai food?
Not much.
But if I were to ask you, if you had any favorite Thai dish, what's your favorite dish?
Lab.
Lap.
Pork.
So you're into spicy Thai food.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you all the best in your career. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kun Pon. Joining us now and be my guest is Chef Zachary Shunat from Schoolcraft College, USA. Sawadika. Thank you very much for joining us. To begin with, give us some background about yourself and when did you discover this love for food?
I've always grown up in a kitchen. Grandparents, my mother. It's always been a communal thing, and ever since then I just loved cooking. And you know, I started doing competitions in high school, and from there moved on to college and got the opportunity to compete. And this is the end result, is coming here to Thailand to compete.
So what brings you to TUCC? All the way from Michigan, right?
Yeah.
To Bangkok.
Very long trip, but we have a really good relationship with one of the colleges here in Bangkok, Swan Duset Panjama. She went to Schoolcraft, very close with Chef Gabriel, one of our instructors in school. And she had asked for him to bring some students to compete, and I was one of the fortunate few to be able to practice and make the trip here.
So is it your first international competition?
Yes, first international competition.
What is it like, you know, coming to such a big event? Because here you see like professional chefs and young talented chefs like yourself.
Right.
Is there like pressure, a lot of pressure?
Yes, big relief to be done. I mean, I've never seen anything of this magnitude anywhere before. You know, most of the other competitions are small, 5 or 6, you know, teams competing at the same time, and this is, I mean, over 1,300 competitors. It just blows your mind.
It's a great experience for you too. As for the food, tell us a bit about the food. What courses did you present to the judges?
So I did Junior Chef Challenge, the duck course. I prepared it 3 different ways. Pan roast on the breast, sausage from the thigh. I stuffed that inside of a morel mushroom, and then I did a braise on the leg meat. And then I did a couple different variations of cookery on potato, and then along with carrot and onions.
How did it go?
It was quick, very fast. A lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun while cooking here today. It was stressful.
Any particular reason why you chose duck?
You know, duck is hard to cook. It's hard to cook correctly as well. I think it shows a lot of mastery, and it's something that not a lot of people back in the States necessarily like. So to be able to cook it for people and show them that, you know, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not good. So
I see. What about the preparations? I mean, I hear a lot of chefs, you know, before coming to TUCC, it took them like weeks, you know, preparing for the event. What about yourself?
A year and a half or so, yeah.
A year and a half?
Right. Yeah.
You know, practicing in the kitchen.
Yes.
Was it on duck?
Not the whole time. I prepared for a team competition for a year, and then the team all came here to this competition to compete individually. So I've been practicing duck since January. So what was that, 6 months? 6 months of practice just for one 50-minute competition.
Was it difficult looking for ingredients here in Bangkok?
Yeah, we brought a lot of ingredients with us. Fortunately, most of it made it. There were some things like fresh herbs, some vegetables that we were able to find at markets around the city. It's still not the same though, you know. It's hard.
What's the most challenging part, you know, joining a competition like this?
Probably just being able to stay the course the entire time. I mean, towards the end, it was rough to have to get up early every morning, you know, before work, before school, to go into school and then practice, go to school, then go to work all in the same day and do the same thing over and over again. You just wanted it to be over, truthfully.
Then I'd just like to know, how do you have to keep your cool, you know, in a competition which you're really under pressure, in order to make sure that the food comes out, you know, everything, the whole set, the looks of it, the taste, and you just go according to the rules. How do you keep your cool?
A lot of that has to come from the mentorship from our coaches and teachers from Schoolcraft. You know, one of them, his, I would guess, modus operandi would be cook instinctively. You know, just cook from the heart. And for me personally, I have my own saying. It's just breathe, make it nice. If you just breathe and make it nice, it calms you down.
Yeah.
Breathing is a big part.
To be relaxed, to be calm, you know, so just give it all to your presentation.
Absolutely.
And when you prepare your food, do you normally give importance to any particular area? For instance, ingredients or presentation, innovation. Is there any particular thing you give importance to?
First and foremost is flavor. It's got to taste good or else people are not going to want to eat it. After that, it's definitely the craftsmanship or the skill. You know, how many ways can I use the same ingredient and show, you know, full utilization. After that, then you start thinking about presentation. It could look beautiful, but if it doesn't taste good, nobody's going to want to eat it.
That's true.
So always start with taste.
Now, as for the competition, which is held in Thailand, you've been around for a few days. Have you had the chance to try Thai food?
Yes. Yes.
What did you try?
Honestly, I don't even know all the names of it, but I've tried a couple of different types of curries, stir fries, different desserts, you know, from the street vendors, all of which I've enjoyed. It's all very new to me, but you know, everything's so full of flavor. You know, it might be just one bite, and it just blows your mind how much depth there is to it.
Do you get that in Michigan, Thai food?
We do. It's nowhere near the same. You know.
Because I've tried. I mean, if you ask foreigners, they would always think of tom yum gung when you talk about Thai food.
Right.
Did you get to try tom yum here, or
Not
maybe
yet.
pad Thai?
I did try pad Thai. It's very good, different again. You know, the closest food that I've had to this was definitely in my international cuisine class at Schoolcraft. It's probably the most close to without being the real thing. I mean, it doesn't compare, especially with the atmosphere. Atmosphere makes a big difference.
That's true. What are your upcoming projects? Any more international competitions you'll be joining? What's your next plan?
You know, I look to take a short break, finish up my degree. I have three classes left and I'll be done. And then looking towards the future, I want to start becoming certified with the American Culinary Federation, which is like the WACS back in the States. Aside from that, I would like to continue to compete. I'm very competitive, so you know, it's less about the medals and the actual competition itself. It's the journey that gets you there, that you do all of your learning and discovery. So that's a big part for me.
All right, so all the best
Thank you.
wherever you go. And of course, if you join another competition, hope you win.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back to Be My Guest, and joining us now is Chef Nelson Kian Shuan Kaur, a modern art delicate culinary chef from Malaysia. Sawasdee ka. Thank you for joining Be My Guest this afternoon. Give us some background about your profession. I mean, tell us a bit about yourself.
We are a team for the make chef and as a short form for the make chef. So we are come in the Thailand, Thai Fed here, TUCC. So we get the more experience in this competition and wonderful, and just give you the feedback, anything. Also we can learn more in here. So because we still take the new younger chef to come here to learn more the professional food, cooking, anything, right? So and update on yourself in Malaysia chef, right? So we are around always. We are looking for the competition to update on yourself, and the younger one is going out.
So is this the first time that you're joining TUCC?
I'm the first time in TUCC. Yes, and but I have my teammate is around 3 more times already come. Yeah, so but I'm first time.
So how was it joining such a big event?
It's wonderful, and because the Thai Fed here is quite big. I say,
it's
wow,
massive.
big. And the anything is very professional. It's very well done here.
So which category did you participate in?
I have 5 categories.
5 categories.
Yes, I have the Mekong liver and Asian cuisine, lamb cuisine, and duck and pork.
Across the board.
Yes.
You joined everything. So
because
that means,
we are fight on yourself.
that means you have to prepare a lot.
Yes, every day is very tired.
I mean, how does the preparation go every day? I mean, looking for ingredients, you know, working with your team. Tell us a bit about the preparation every day.
Yeah, not every day, because we before Thai Fed, we early 3 days we come already. With 25 we come in Bangkok already. So we every day go outside to find the ingredients, because some ingredients in Thailand don't have. So we are last minute to change the menu, recipe or what, anything. So it's terrible.
It's quite a challenge.
Yes.
To look for the right ingredients. Now, I believe that you won a bronze under the Asian cuisine category.
Yes.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about the dish that won the prize.
Because we are do the very simple thing in the Malaysia. For the Malaysia have one cuisine is we call Nonya cuisine. Nonya. Yes. It's
what is Nonya?
Nonya actually is the one of fusion. It's a fusion. Only in Malaysia we have this cuisine. We call Nonya cuisine. We have Malay and Chinese we mix together is this cuisine. Only Malaysia we have. So we promote the Malaysia food, right, in our country, in mother food in country.
So you brought the traditional dish here in the competition, and you won the bronze medal. Now, as a chef, you know the importance you give to normally when making food or presenting in competitions. What would be the priority? What would you look at, you know, in terms of maybe the raw materials, ingredients? Would it be the taste? Would it be the presentation? You know, for a chef like yourself, what is the most important factor?
Yeah, if myself is a very important one. First is the product must be fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh, very important. And after that, now I think it's more fusion already, or everything with food, right? But if all myself, I always teach my students. I think you watch a chef, you must do the fighting out. First, you must do the how can the customer to eat your thing. Your one dish for the food. How to eat the step. how many steps you can eat this food. Only one plate dish with the food. So I say a lot actually, because first step, if the waiters take out the food, so we are looking the food. So we looking the food, your eyes is already eat the food, right? So the second one, so your mouth, your nose is smelling, wow, wonderful, smelling, right? So eat again. So actually, you eat already smell. The third one now, your younger one or whatever, your handphone, the photographer first, right?
Yeah, social media, the snap.
So now we are put inside. Yeah, third. Yeah, eat first. Your phone, eat first. So and then coming one by one. After that, the last one is your mouth to eat. So you must do this the dish. How to can wonderful. Oh, I very like this food. So I only look. Oh, this food is perfect. After that, one by one, step by step. So we will eat the food. So you must do. Own yourself. You like the food. So your customer must be like the food.
So you taught your students well to play around with all the senses. Some people say that food actually connects people and culture.
Yeah.
Does your dish, your food, connect people in any way?
Yeah. Some customer or the student or YG, so we are sharing now. We always sharing the food out, and then the culture. What the culture can match the what some restaurant or what anything like that. So just can stable.
I see. Now, as for the food trends, what are people in Malaysia looking at? The trends this year. What do you think is up and coming? Last year I heard about superfood, clean and lean. Is it still the same? You know, people are really health conscious?
It's still the same, but now we are little bit is going update, because but a very important one is still the same one, the level and how do I process the food and how to promote the food. This is very important, the country mother food. So this is very important.
Now, joining an international competition in TUCC, has that helped created any opportunities for you?
A lot. I can't count, but a lot.
Well, then you made the right choice to join the competition.
Yes,
thank you so much for joining us and sharing your culinary experiences. Thanks a lot. And that's all the time we have for today's edition of Be My Guest. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. We'll be back next time. I'm Chalapan Sadarula. Have a great day. Sawadee ka.